Okay, guys, so let's get into Love Island Season 8, Episode 18. So this episode starts off with Jen giving me jokes. So the first joke was when she says to Gaul, so do you want to talk to anybody else? Do you want to talk to any of them? And he says, yeah, right away. Kenzie, the way her face dropped, literally it should have been timed. Her face dropped so quick, I was cackling. She was giving me jokes when they were in the bed, and she throws shade and gives a sarcastic, so how was your talk? He says, good. And she says, yeah, she's awesome. Literally just like that, it rolls over and has nothing more to say. I think she was so annoyed, but I get it. And at least her and Kenzie had that talk. I thought the talk was pretty adult that they had together, knowing that they're friends and talking it out. Most of the girls, I still think it was fake. Like, Jen's still annoyed, and Kenzie just wants everybody and anybody that gives her attention. But I thought it was a good conversation between them since they are friends. And in last night's episode, they finally announced that Alana has gone home. And in the words of creator and influencer Isaiah J., bye, Nigalana. Now, KC and Corbin, honestly, get them off my screen. So first, Corbin is going on and on about how Kenzie's this, Kenzie's that, just like bashing her. No need for him to be acting as terrible behind her back as he is, when his tongue was stuffed down her throat and nibbling on her shoulder non-stop. But I always thought that he didn't like the back and forth between him and Caleb because he just thinks he's the bomb. So he is an F-boy. It doesn't surprise me what he's doing, but I think it's funny that I knew the switch-up was coming in Casa because he was only going back to Kenzie because he knew. He was scrambling. He was like, okay, Melanie really isn't over sincere. He literally thought it out. So he's like, I need to get back to Kenzie to make sure she doesn't get with Caleb so that I can stay in the Ville. Well played, Corbin. Well played. And then there's KC. KC's behavior is disgusting. All that stuff he used to try to be telling Anaya, acting like she was insecure. And the whole time we all knew, we're watching, we all knew that they just basically had to stick with each other because they really didn't have any other options, both of them. But she knew that he wasn't being authentic. And if I have to listen to him say one more time something about the fact that she didn't put out, honestly, I'm going to throw my converter at my screen. Like, can this guy not focus on anything but just sex? Like, you're such, like, I can't stand KC. I want him gone. I want him gone. And not because you can't explore, but because his switch up is even worse than Corbin's. He is so fake. I must say my favorite part about the island is how it's just like a staple that the guys wake up and make breakfast for the girls. And the last thing that I want to say is I can't wait until Trinity and Bryce reunite. Bryce is ready to die on that hill and express his feelings, and so is Trinity. It is going to be so good. I can't wait until the next episode. What are your thoughts? Let me know.